And so starting 8.2 part 2, we want to try check it out example 4, finding the vertex. So you guys go ahead and pause your recording, and x squared minus 4x minus 10, go ahead and find the axis of symmetry, finding that x value by negative b over 2a, substituting that x value back in to find the ordered pair that represents this vertex. So go ahead and pause and then come right back. And we're back. So step 1, finding the x-coordinate of the vertex, we identify in the function a is equal to 1, b is equal to negative 4. Substituting that back into our formula, negative 4 over negative 2 times 1. The x-coordinate of the vertex is 2. Substituting that back into our original equation, we can now find the coordinates for the vertex. Substituting 2 in for x, 2 squared minus 4 times 2 minus 10, negative 14. So our vertex sits at 2, negative 14. An application in example 5 says this graph can be used to model the height in meters of an arch support for a bridge, where the x-axis represents the water level and the x represents the horizontal distance in meters from where the arch support enters the water. Can a sailboat 14 meters tall pass under the bridge? The vertex represents the highest point of the arch support. Find the x-coordinate, identifying a and b. If we plug that into our handy-dandy formula, we find the value 5. This is our x value, or the equation for the axis of symmetry, x equals 5. Substituting that back into the original equation, negative 600 times 5 squared, we get the height 11.76. This represents the vertex of the parabola over 5 up 11.76. Since the height of each support is 11.76 meters, the sailboat will not be able to pass under the bridge, which is good to know. When are we ever going to use this? Well, when we're rich and famous and we have a sailboat and we want to sail under the bridge. It's good to know a little bit of math. Always. It can get you out of a sticky situation. So let's try check it out number 5. It says the height of a small rise in a roller coaster track is modeled by this equation, where x is the distance in feet from a supported pole at ground level. Find the greatest height of the rise. Again, we're going to find the x-coordinate, or the axis of symmetry. We have decided our a and b values, plugging those into our formula. To find our vertex, we find x equals 3. Substituting that back into the equation, we get 7 feet. The height of the rise in the roller coaster is 7 feet. Hi, Brooke. I'd like you to do lesson quiz part 1. In 1, find the zeros and the axis of symmetry. In part 2, find the axis of symmetry and the vertex. And these will go on your notes, and I will be checking for those. So, moving right along, after you get these done, and you can go back and find these, I want you to do this problem set for lesson 8.2. This is also in PowerSchool. Lesson 8.2, we are doing these problems as soon as I find them. There they are. That's 19 through 45. That is all problems because these are fairly simple, involving some pretty simple math. So lesson 8.2, 19 through 45, and those are due by the end of the week, before spring break. Have fun!